Now I know y'all probably watch his videos and go, "Oh man, this guy, he don't teach us nothing. He's just blah 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 blah." Well, for the first couple about 10 videos, or videos until I can get a camera and put over where I'm working, that's all you're gonna hear me do is just blah 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 blah. And then I'll blah 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 for a little bit, and I'll go over here. And then I'll come back and blah blah blah, and I'll go over here. I'll come back blah 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 for a little bit, come over here. But I don't have any good tongs right now. All of my tongs that I've made broke, just destroyed, just pieces of crap. This is the first pair I made. Just big old honky. I mean, this is the first pair that I made. So, I mean, what can you do with that? I didn't mean to break it, but if that's what it takes, don't need it. Can you see that back there? That's what I use for my fuel. Royal Oak hardwood lump charcoal. I like Royal Oak. I buy it for $13 a bag, and I can make about eight or nine steak flippers with a bag. So, and I sell those for a good price, and I make my money back a lot more. So, I mean, I've only sold 2 steak flippers, and I had a leaf design. I don't have one around to show y'all, but there's a leaf design on the thumb handle. There's a twist on it on the actual curve of the handle. It goes down. There's another twist. There's go down, and you got your point, and fold it over, and then pointed, curved. And then, I mean, you can make them left-handed and right-handed, depending on, you know, unless they're ambidextrous. I don't know what to tell you about that one, because you can't make 2 points. Well, you could, but that's above my pay grade. We're just trying to bend the metal down. Getting there, getting there. And when I use my lump charcoal, you know, I had a guy tell me, don't use the small parts of the lump charcoal, throw that off, use it for something else. I said, I'm paying $13 a bag. What is considered small? Well, it's the little bitty pieces. You don't want that all up in there because it creates sparks and all that. Well, I don't have a hand crank. I just have a blower, you know, a hair dryer for my blower. Because I'm not going to pay $150 for a hand crank made in China. I'd rather wait. There's a company, I can't remember who they are, but they're going to come out with American-made hand crank blowers. It's the same people. Wrangler Star made them. In my last video, I mentioned him. Wrangler Star met him, and it's a father and a daughter. Can't remember their names, but they come up with the wood burning forge. So you just look at one of his videos where he goes to the fair and sees that. Anyways, pay $13 a bag. I use the bag to light the fires. I mean, the whole thing gets used. So what I do is I take the smaller pieces. I don't really separate them. I just, as I dig through, I have a little potato bucket over there that we used to use for potatoes, and I just take the bigger pieces and start tossing them in there, toss them in there, toss them. Usually I use the smaller pieces to start the fire with, but once I get a good lump of charcoal sitting on top, I use another metal in my forge so that my metal doesn't fall out of the forge when it's sticking in there, because I don't have it cut right now. But when it sticks in there, I put another heavier piece of metal on it so it doesn't come out and fly everywhere and burn everything up. But I use that big lump charcoal over the top of it, let it rest, and then I use that smaller stuff and I keep just throwing it in the fire, directly in the fire, and it keeps it going. So that's what I do. I mean, you can do it however you want. Don't use the big ones, don't use the small ones. Whatever you think is perfect, do it, because you're not going to like it if someone tells you, no, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this, don't do that. Say, hey, I'm going to try it. If I don't like it, I'm not going to do it. If I do like it, you ain't going to tell me what to do. And so on and so forth. And I mean, it's just all to your specifications. I mean, it's just like with anything. Drive how you want to drive. I mean, don't drive on the sidewalk, but drive, within limits. I mean, like the guy that ran over the memorial. Don't be a dummy. I mean, and he apologized. His dad was in the military as well, which I don't get. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those Black Lives, Matters movements. But hey, to each his own. Just don't disgrace the military. I have many family members in the military, and I couldn't get in. So I build swimming pools and I blacksmith on the weekends. So if you have no idea what a potato bucket, this is a potato bucket. 2 handles on it, storage your potatoes until they get those little deals popping out on the top of them, and you throw them away. But yeah, I sold 2 of the steak flippers. A buddy of mine, well, a co-worker, kind of word of mouth thing, they didn't even see pictures. Hey, he makes steak flippers, man. It's pretty cool. Well, we're opening up a restaurant. We want 2 of them in our restaurant. Done. I got you, man. I got you. I'm not the best at everything. I almost tripped over my log. Not the best at everything. Heck, I'm not the best at pretty much everything. But I do try my hardest. So, I mean, like I said, it's a learning process. We're going to take it one step at a time. And, just see where the journey takes us. See you next time.